Welcome to Clean Cut Conversation, where real talk meets the barber chair. I'm your host, Wade Hampton Jr., also known as the Chosen Barber, and today's guest is a powerhouse in finance, Paul Graves. He's a credit coach, a business funding expert, and someone who's passionate about helping people build generational wealth. Sit back, relax, and lock in. This conversation might just change the way you think about money. So we are back with another episode of Clean Cut Conversation. I got my man Paul Graves in the chair, very good friend. This is episode 4. So
Already,
I hope y'all ready. About to get this probably fades and finances right now. Get a faded finance
indeed.
conversation.
Yes, indeed.
So, Paul, go ahead and introduce yourself for the camera and tell them who you are, what you do. And my one question I have for you too is, how did you end up in my chair?
Oh man, that's a loaded question, man. So I am a funding expert.
What's your name?
Oh, I'm so sorry. Paul,
I said it already.
You said it already, right? So Paul Graves, right? I help a small and medium-sized entrepreneurs get funding for their business. So I am a business expert and funding expert. So how I found you, man? Wow. I made a post maybe about 3 years ago. Has it been 3 years?
It's probably been
About 3 to 4 almost, right?
Were you next door too?
Yes.
Yeah, you came next door.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been 4 years now.
It's been 4 years. So I put a post online like, hey, who's the best barber in Youngstown?
Oh.
Right? And I got majority of people said Wade. And I was like, all right,
Check this
I have to check him out. I heard of Wade before, but never really hit him up to do anything. So I was like, all right, let me go ahead and take this chance because I moved back from Arizona and I needed a barber. So I was like, all right, cool. Let me go ahead, and everybody said Wade. So here we are. What, 4 years later, man?
4 years later. That's dope.
Yeah, for sure.
I always like to know like how people got here, how they got to my chair. I usually ask like, but there's a lot of clients I got that I'm like, I don't even know how they even got here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I don't even know how they got to the chair, or who referred them. Because sometimes it's all based off referral. Because it's word of mouth when it comes to barber.
Right.
But then you got social media now.
Yeah, and then, hey, man, you've been doing good on my head every 2 weeks. So I said, hey, I'm sticking with Wade, period. So if I can't feed, if he's not busy, if he's busy, guess what? I'm going to just wait. So I'll go without a haircut. So.
And I believe in client manifestations, right? So sometimes whatever your client drives or whatever your client wears, you can actually embody that too as well.
So what you trying to say?
Because it's funny that you just bought a Rolex.
Oh, now you put that on social media.
And you drive a Range Rover.
Yes.
And you tell me what kind of Range Rover you drive. But
true. Very true. But God is good, man. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have got those things at all. So I put all my trust in him.
Man, I know one of my other clients, I walked out and seen his car, and my man was driving a Bentley. And I was like, wait a minute. What you trying to tell me, God? I need a Bentley? Every time I see nice cars, it's funny. I tell my kids all the time, whenever I see a nice car, I really don't embody the car itself. I always think about the bank account that's attached to the car. Because the car is one thing. The car is just something. It's transportation.
Right.
I can drive anything to get to work. I can actually walk to work if I wanted to. But it's usually not about the car. It's about the bank account that's attached to the car. It's about what it takes to like maintenance that vehicle. Because let's just be honest, maintenance in a Range Rover is probably not cheap.
It's not.
Even maintenance in my Kia, it's not cheap.
But what I found out is a good conversation starter. Be like, oh, I love your truck.
Yeah.
So then it's like a lot of people say, hey, how do you get it? Or what do you do?
Where'd you get it from?
Yeah. What do you do? So that's a very good conversation starter. So
that is.
Not saying that I got it because of that. But just a little bit. That's a percentage of that I did.
It's usually what they call a statement piece.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I'm doing well.
True.
And if I can afford it and I'm not straining myself, why not get it?
Right.
If I've been wanting this my whole life, or if I've been wanting a form of this my whole life, why not just get it? And start wherever you want to start. You know, like I always said I never really had a dream car. You know, I always said I want to drive a nice car.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really have a car that I'm like, oh, I have to have that car because that's going to show how successful I am. No, it's not about that. I like the convenience of having a nice new car.
Right.
Because I can go outside and it's going to start up. You know, like I can go outside and it's going to take me wherever I need to go.
Mm-hmm.
It's got gas in it. If I need to run to Cleveland or something like that, run to Pittsburgh, I can go and do that right now. If I need to go longer distances. I think my car, the longest it's been is we went to Connecticut.
In the car?
In my car, yeah.
Oh,
like
wow.
9 hours. So, between Connecticut and Chicago's only like 6 hours. But
well, see, that's the unfortunate thing about it. A lot of people get and buy stuff just to impress other people.
So they can show it off.
Yeah. So it's like for me in my business, right? Unfortunately, people want to see that you're doing good so they can trust in you to maybe get them funding or help them with their credit. So I'm not saying I did that because of that, but it's unfortunate that people want to see that, level of success. Big chains on and watches and cars or where you live. To me, it shouldn't be that important, but it's just our community that thinks like that.
I think about it like it's like more of a harvest for me when it comes to excuse me, when it comes to like different things. I like nice things.
Mm-hmm.
Even it's just whatever you want to think about it. I like nice things, and I work hard for my nice things too. But it's not that I'm trying to show it off. I just like nice stuff.
Right. I don't see nothing wrong with it at all.
I'm not looking at nobody's face when I pull up.
Right.
I'm not looking at nobody's face when I put my nice watch on or something like that, or put some nice clothes on, nice shoes. I like to look down at my shoes and admire. I'm like, oh yeah,
I did this.
I like those.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Exactly.
So it's definitely not for nobody else. No type of clout, none of that crap.
Yeah. So, and also what I do is I teach people, right, not to, buy that stuff, especially when they start making money. Right. Reinvest back into your business, and then give it a good 6 months to a year of stacking your money. Yeah. Then you can go out there and splurge.
Right.
You got to make sure your business is successful and running good before you just go out there and just buy.
Right. That's good stuff. So tell us like what is your like I'm hitting you with all the questions just so you know.
Okay, gotcha.
Here's another loaded one. What's your 3 to 5 year plan?
My 3 to 5 year plan. So I wanted to start coaching at a higher level.
Okay.
What's how I made. Like? So recently I started hitting $100,000 months in my business. So I want to teach people to pretty much carbon copy of what I did and how I did it. No matter what type of business they're in, barbering, right? Real estate, trucking, it doesn't matter. I want to show people how to literally level up. And so 3 to 5 years coaching. I would love to move.
Where are we going?
Where are we going? Honestly, overseas, man. The reason why is just places outside of America. It's a lot cheaper to live, and you live a lot better lifestyle in a different country. I would love to see other countries, not just to visit, but to actually live in and see how they live everyday life. Because they, growing up, it's like, oh, third world country. But when you go over there, it's like, just definitely not third world. This is amazing, right? It looks amazing. So, but yeah. I honestly want to hit.
All right,
honestly, I want to hit $1 million years, $1 million months. That would be amazing.
$1 million $1 million a month is insane.
Isn't it? But
you
guess
know
what? It's doable.
It's so common. It's more common than people think it is. Like, you know, I watched this podcast and this dude was talking about, you know, his net worth. And he was talking about, like, well, he got approached by somebody and the guy was like, hey man, what do you do? Like, you know, da da da. He's like, you know, just a quick question, like, what is your net worth? He's like, take a guess. He was like 10,000. He was like, go. He's like 20,000. I mean, 20 million. I mean, he said 10 million. He said 20 million. And he said 50 million. He said, you got to go higher than that, man.
Wow.
So his net worth was 270 million or something like that. It was over 100 million. And the guy was like, man, what do you do? You live in Arkansas. Like, you live in Arkansas.
It was in Arkansas.
It was in Arkansas. He said, what do you do? He was like, I own 270 tennis salons. Black dude, beard.
Never would have guessed.
270 tanning salons.
Wow.
He started in Arkansas because he went to Arkansas State or Arkansas University or whatever. He started there because all the girls there were saying how they couldn't go nowhere and tan. So he said, I need a need. There's a need there and I need to see how I can fill that need. He said, he's like, I drive a Rolls Royce. He said, you know why? Because the double R.
The double R.
He said, what did he say? Repeated revenue or something like that? Reoccurring revenue?
Ooh, that's slick. I like that. The double R's. Ooh.
Well, something that people do all the time, like subscriptions.
All the time.
People get
like
subscriptions
Planet
all
Fitness.
the time. Planet Fitness. They getting paid and people don't even go.
Don't even go. Like myself.
People pay for that subscription every single month. $20 a month. Don't even go. Shit. Shots fired. Donating to Planet Fitness.
I do the
Shots
same
fired.
thing.
I remember I had to let mine ride for a month. I was sick because they don't let you cancel like right then and there. You got to like ride it out another month.
Really?
So I was like, man, should I go or like, just walk in and sit in a massage chair or something or what? We know Jamal loved that massage chair. Hey, that thing was a part of his workout.
The beginning or after? After.
I'm about to say both. But yeah, that's dope. So you said start to coach.
Yeah. I want to coach.
So you said at a higher level. So what level do you currently coach at?
So I have locally, or even online, but I keep it intimate. Yeah. Anywhere from 20 to 25 people, right? Okay. But if I want to scale, right? If I want to make $1 million months, $1 million days, then guess what? I need to do it 80 people, 90 people. So like pretty much one to many instead of one-on-ones, right? Oh, okay. So one to many.
Okay. So have you developed like a plan, like a online course or ebook or something like that?
I have, and the funny thing is, I use ChatGPT for everything. Ooh. So I had ChatGPT build me out something so I can make $1 million in a year. And ChatGPT broke down every single month of what I need to do to make $1 million in a year.
That's testable.
All I need to do is literally follow the blueprint because ChatGPT already know who I am and what I do. Mm-hmm. So they built everything around what I already do. Wow. Like you said, ebooks, coaching, podcasts, get your name out there. Right. Things like that. Oh, most definitely.
That's amazing.
Most definitely. So yeah, I'm already working on that here since sitting in your chair, right?
Yeah, because
that's a podcast.
Just the whole podcasting and just reaching people at a different level, like reaching people where they are, reaching people at their like convenience.
Yeah, exactly. Some coaches out there are gonna start instead of starting at A, they're already starting at maybe W, right? Already up there, like thinking people already know. No, you got to start, like you said, where they're at. That's important. Everybody not on level 100 already.
Right. Some of us, you got to break it down to me. Mm-hmm. I need you to elementary that thing for me. Because I don't, we start different ventures and stuff like that. Right. It's like you don't know like where to go, like or who to talk to, or who to trust. It's a lot about who we trust and what we do. And because I talked to a guy yesterday, he was telling me like he bought a bar and grill. It has a pool hall in it, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And he spent $750,000 on it. This kid's only like 25 years old. Like, bro, how did you how did you come across somebody that's gonna loan you that type of money? Like,
So what I teach people as well, or not even teach, but tell people, as long as you got good credit, right, you can get a SBA 7A loan.
that's exactly what he said too.
So
SBA loan.
So the banks put down 90%. You only got to bring 10% to the table. So just imagine if you can come to me and I can get you, let's just say a business that's $1 million, right? So you come to me with good credit, I get you funding, let's just say $100K in 30 days. Mm-hmm. You already got the 10% down to put on $1 million business just by getting funding with me within 30 days.
Wow.
Now, it's already cash flowing, right? A bar, a barber shop, real estate, whatever, right? Self-storage unit, something that's already cash flowing. Why not? From day one.
Wow.
So I guarantee you that guy.
I'm about to say that makes sense.
Yeah, that guy used a loan, SBA 7A loan to get that.
And that's not even the only business he bought.
There you go.
That's like his third. I'm like, geez.
Yeah. So since you asked me all the questions, let me ask you a couple, man.
Here we go.
Yeah, see, got to put it back on you, right?
I like your talk.
So now, when somebody sits down in your chair for the first time, how do you know what type of style to give them? They be like, hey, man, I don't know what to get. Can you help me out? Can you just start cutting? So how do you figure what style they could prefer?
It's broken down to a couple different elements. I mean, it's like it could be their head shape, it could be their desired outcome, it can be what their later on outcome is. Like if they're trying to grow something out and grow the top out or something like that, or whatever. Maybe they want some high top braids or something like that, or whatever the case may be, or it's all about the shape of the head too sometimes. So like some people will say, oh, I want a high fade, but you don't have a high fade type head. Like, your head might dip in the back or something like that. And I do a high fade and I was like, that dip is popping out. You know what I'm saying? And it's a couple things that go into it. Like I ask a lot of questions. Like, what is your desired outcome? Like, or I ask questions like, what did the last barber do that you didn't like?
Oh.
Okay. That's the reason why you're sitting here in my chair, because you obviously had more barbers than just me.
Right.
So what did the last barber do that you didn't like? And the number one thing they say is, they put that black spray on. Now, enhancements are enhancements, but black spray is different. When they say if they say black spray, they don't quite know what enhancements are.
Okay.
They just say black spray. And that's because somebody got done with their cut and then they got the spraying on without them even booking it or asking for it.
Really?
Because that's just how they cut.
Okay.
Or they might be trying to cover something up.
Or that they messed up on.
Because if somebody sits in my chair and says black spray instead of enhancements, I already know you don't know what it is. You don't even know what you're getting yourself into.
Right.
And then
makes sense.
When I take somebody and I'm about to wash their hair, before I put the enhancements on, they're like, what you doing? I'm about to wash your hair. Because I'm going to properly apply your enhancements so they last 4 or 5 to 7 days.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you're going on a trip, I want your enhancements to last. At least until you submerge your head into the pool or something like that.
So what's the, since we talked about that, then should you wash it after the enhancements or before the enhancements? Before.
It's always before, because you want to get all the oils and everything out. You want to get all the oils away from the scalp, away from the lineup, as much as possible.
Okay.
And products always take the clean hair better than they take the dirty hair.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
I can get some wave foam out right now, and if your hair is dirty, it's just gonna lay on top of your head. It's not even gonna go into get into the scalp. You want it to get into the scalp, into the cuticle. of the hair.
So do you prefer people to wash their head before coming?
Depends on the service.
Okay.
If you're not getting no enhancements, or you're not coming to get a full groom or crown imperial, which those are the 3 services that actually require a wash,
Okay.
because that's what you're booking.
Mm-hmm.
But if you just come for a regular haircut, it's probably best that you wash your hair before you come.
Okay.
Like I wash my hair usually the morning before I come in, if I'm getting a haircut today.
That's the same thing I do. It was that one time you told me, like, you just put product in your hair. I'm like,
how long ago was that we put that grease in there?
I'm like, I got caught for real. Because I usually don't do that. Right?
The only reason why I say that is because it messes with our machine. It's going to mess up the blade. It's going to mess up the inner workings of the clipper. And then it doesn't give us an even cut. So now, if I go over your hair, I'm cutting your hair, I cut your hair, whatever. Then you go home and you wash your hair, and you notice there's a dark spot right there, because it was laid down and it was on your scalp. I couldn't get it all the way off your scalp. So now I can't even get it even cut because you got Murray's in your hair.
Okay.
So it's all about your cut. Like I'm focused on making your cut as best as I can. The best way I can.
So if you see that, do like, you know what? I'm gonna just do a dry wash real quick.
Sometimes,
because it's like too much.
Sometimes that works. Or if I have time, like usually I don't have too much time to wash somebody's hair real quick. But then if I do have time, I'm like, you know what? I pump it down, like going over that bowl right there. Let's go ahead and get this out of here. Because I know I'm not going to be able to achieve the right cut that I want.
Okay.
And it's all about the walking billboard at the end of the day.
Exactly, you are.
I want you to walk out of here and somebody stop you like, hey man, you got your hair cut in there? All right, hold on, let me pull it around.
Yes,
that's happened. Because we have guys come in all the time like, who cut that guy's hair that just walked out? So
just randomly. Wow.
I'm like, well, I'm in here by myself. I guess that would be.
Right.
Sure.
Do you trust, and like when you get your own haircut, do you have somebody do it for you, or you cut your own? Because I know a lot of barbers because they do it for a living, right?
Yeah.
But do you trust in other people to cut your hair?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much everybody in the shop that has cut my hair here, and but it's all about, for me, it's like, I need to have a cut like every week, and it has to be on my schedule. I have to put it on my schedule too. We all work the same schedule, so it's hard to collaborate with somebody that has a different schedule, or they might not come in as early as you do, or they just aren't here when you need a cut.
Now, so
but I do cut my own hair.
Okay.
I actually enjoy cutting my own hair.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's like a therapy.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'll come in here now, like usually it used to be like in the basement or in the bathroom, and I would just close the door and I would turn my music on and I would just start cutting. So
yeah, that makes sense. Nice.
But right now, me and Jamal, we trade haircuts. So it's not like we don't have to pay.
That was good. That was my next question.
When I go to somebody else, I will pay them because they're not actually I'm not cutting their hair, or they're not cutting my hair, and I'm cutting their hair. Like we trade.
Right.
But me and Jamal, we trade back and forth, so we don't have to, pay each other.
Okay.
Or even if we do pay each other, I give him 40. He gets out of the chair. He gives me 40 right back.
Exactly.
So it's an even trade. And I love the whole barter system. I do that with a couple stylists too. I have a stylist friend of mine, and me and her do that. I cut her son's hair, and she does my daughter's hair.
So a trade.
So it's a barter. So essentially, he's never going to have to pay for a haircut. Like she's never going to have to pay me for a haircut because she's doing my daughter's hair.
Right.
And obviously, the haircut is not equivalent to the going to the beauty shop or the salon. So I just say, hey, listen, these cuts are free. As long as you do my daughter's hair every couple months.
I like that. Because I used to do that as well. Like, hey, you come and cut my grass, I do your credit repair for free.
See, I had somebody do that before too. my dude, he was doing my landscaping before, and he was like, I was like, how much I owe you? He's like, about 6 haircuts. I was like, 6 haircuts it is.
There you go. Yes.
So I was cool with that. Because, I mean, it's all about the barter, man. That's how it was back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you had some wheat and I had some cows. I got the milk, we making bread.
Yes, right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
right.
that's how it was back in the day.
Yeah, that's cool. Because I used to do that all the time. All the time.
It's a barter system, man. And I love that. I love when people say, hey, we can work this out. Like, we sure can. Because if I was going to spend the money anyway.
Anyways, yeah.
Like, I got a guy now, like, I think next year he's going to do my deck. He said, shoot, usually I charge $1,000 for, like, a smaller deck. But, like, basically, that's a year's worth of haircuts.
Ooh. Hold on. Every week or bi-weekly?
He only comes out every, like, 3-4 weeks.
Oh, man.
But still. I mean, I might lose track, but for a whole year.
That's haircuts for free.
You can come in and just come get your haircut.
That's fire.
And he does tech stuff too, so he's gonna be working on a computer of mine. So I'm like, cool. But it's all about the barter system.
That's fire. I like that.
I have a skill you can use, you have a skill I can use. Mm-hmm. Why not just help each other out? You scratch my back, I scratch your back.
Exactly. 1,000%.
And that's about the relationships, like with the barber-client relationship. It's so important. Because the things that you do or the people that you know, I know. Now I do know because all I need is an introduction from you, and now I'm in the door.
And it's the city that we're in. It's small.
It's
so
small.
Yeah, somebody will know somebody.
Right. I walk in rooms now. People looking at me like, "How did this dude get here? Who is that?"
That's like today.
And then Keelan will bring me up and like, hey, this is one of my barbers in the shop. He actually manages my shop. Da 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 da.
Mm-hmm. And just like for me today, right, I'm going down to Atlanta to speak.
See?
So getting in the room.
Mm-hmm.
So because you never know.
Never know what room you about to walk into. Who's going to be sitting out. It's like, who's going to be sitting in that room? It's going to be like, man, I wonder where dude got his haircut.
Yeah. Or just like,
or it's a barber.
Or how do you even get, like you said, how do you get in here?
Yeah.
What do you do to get in the room?
Right. Because now you got a barber that's might be in the room, that's going to be admiring your haircut. And now you're like, oh, this is my barber. And then next thing you know, you say, go follow him on Instagram. And me and him connect. And now I'm down in Atlanta and giving a talk for barbers.
Right.
You know, it just happens like that. So...
The world is small.
It's very small. They say, what is it, 6 degrees of separation?
Mm-hmm.
If I can like ask about maybe 6 different questions and get to somebody I know. Then you find out maybe you're not even 6 degrees from them. You might ask one question. They say, oh, so-and-so is his cousin. Boom.
Yeah. I will never forget, I was in Arizona. I was at a basketball game. And I was in nosebleed. I look over, somebody I used to work with here.
Oh, wow.
In Youngstown. I'm like, wait.
How did you get here? I don't know how I got here.
How did you get here? Oh, I moved here too. I'm like, oh, what a small world. At the same basketball game.
That's crazy.
Out of thousands of seats.
You here. Well, so I mean, we're going to wash your hair. Okay. So I guess that's a good stopping point here today. I'm going to put your links or whatever link it is to contact you about any kind of financial business, investing, stuff like that. Whatever link you want me to post on here, I'll put it in the description below. Everybody make sure that you like, subscribe, and follow. And stay tuned for the next Clean Cut Conversation. All right. So is there anything else that you want to give to people?
Just make sure you guys lock in, right? Make sure you live for your last name and hustle for your last name, not your first name, because there's that legacy. So make sure you leave a good legacy for your kids and your grandkids. And I see everybody at the top.
Because the bottom is too crowded. Well, that's a wrap for episode 4 of Clean Cut Conversation. Big shout out to my guy Paul Graves for dropping gems on credit, funding, and building financial freedom and legacy. If you got value from this episode, don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. New episodes drop every Friday. Until next time, stay sharp. I'm Wade Hampton Jr., also known as The Chosen Barber, and this is Clean Cut Conversation. See you next time.